you.
Hey, Caitlin, welcome in. I'm revisiting my first ever world in this game. I still have. I stopped playing it a few months
Sir,
ago. Hey, what's up, White Knight? As you can see by the title, I'm revisiting my first ever world in Lego Fortnite. I stopped playing it in a few months ago. Actually, I stopped playing it like when Lost Isles came out, and then I did check in every now and then, but I still haven't even gotten all the runes from Lost Isles. I haven't even visited Lost Isles yet in this world. But oh wow, yeah, it was like so laggy. That's why I kind of stopped playing it. The older worlds pretty much are. You're almost better off starting the new world. But I have all legacy weapons still. Legacy, 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 legacy. I got two lightsabers though. Legacy. I should probably go and make new weapons instead of using my legacy ones. I have like four bus stations, six bus stations. What is number six? What is that? I don't remember where anything is. I just know one is my main base. This was like a Moss Eisley inspired village. Do you guys still have your original expert worlds? This was the world that I actually made a whole like monorail system in, like right before the bus station update came out. And I used to share it with this other girl. Her castle is actually still in here. I didn't build it. She had the castle pieces, and I didn't. There's my monorail that leads all the way to the drive valley. Here's my monorail that leads to the Frostlands. I think it's broken actually. Now that I look at it, oh no, it's not broken. Dude, look at my original planes before I was like good at making planes. These were like before we even had like two channels, or when we only had two channels. Oh no, okay, so we had three channels, but we didn't have the activated balloons at the time. So I have one for lift, and then one for turning right, one for turning left. And then I hit both of them to move forward. So this is how I used to get around all the time. It turns terribly, terribly, terribly. Look at how long it takes to turn. Oh my goodness. And then it just kind of like slowly goes down on its own because the thrusters were what kept it up. Do I have anything in these chests? No. And I had beds on here. That was great. This one has completely like shifted. Man, this is cool being back in here. Clearly I wasn't that good at building at the time. Oh, here's my monorail that like fell down. I'm watching another girl that's around the same subscriber count as me. And we've been communicating. I joined her Discord, so we might collab. This is a nice little village, actually. Don't know why it's named Verdant Verde, but dude, this was back when like the snowberry shakes were like OP. So I had a whole snowberry shake farm and a whole spicy burger farm. Cow. Like, look how many shakes I had. Oh, never mind. There's not that many. There used to be more. Yeah, crazy being back here, man. Oh, my OG dude. I haven't been here in a minute. It has been a minute. Oh, I still have these benches. Nobody else has these. You can't do anything with it. It's just like there. Crafting bench. Isn't that crazy? It's a crafting bench. It's a crafting bench as a tool. So like people are talking about the legacy crafting benches, but I have them as an inventory slot. Crafting bench, rare crafting bench. So that's a flex for sure. Dude, this is when it required these things to like ruin up weapons. Crazy. I gotta get all my legacy weapons. We hold some torches. Dude, the OG crafting bench is here. This is crazy. This is
Hello,
fun.
Hand.
Hey, Marvel Cuphead, what's good?
Hello, everyone.
This is before the gem chests came out. This is really crazy. I'm just looking to see what I have in this world. This was like the original world that I had, and then I changed it to another world because
Captain Phasma
I didn't
skin
like
why
the
you not
settings.
using
Because Marvel
WSD
Cuphead, I'm
mode.
not obsessed with Captain Phasma. Hey, look at all this. Do I even have a gem cutter here? Yeah, I do. Sapphire, ruby. This was before Emerald even came out. Crazy. I gotta make a new crossbow. I don't even have gold yet, dude. That's crazy. Alright, we'll make this kind of crossbow for now. Oh yeah, and then my main storage was actually in the Frostlands. This was like my garage. But yeah, I ended up. This was before you could change settings in your world, so I made a new world with different settings because I got tired of like hunger and stamina and all that. And then I ended up just playing in that other world so much that I didn't play in this one anymore. But I still have it because it's kind of cool to still have your original world, you know. And it was a random seed. It was kind of a cool seed. Um, my original spawn point was like my original village, and then I moved it over here. We, me and my friend at the time built a bridge over there. But the original spawn point is like right over here. But see how laggy it is? That's why I stopped playing in it too.
I am doing good.
Yeah, this was the original spawn point. So I used to have my first ever village right here. And I had like all the simple shacks up here with all the different utilities. And I remember skeletons used to just spawn in here all the time. It's crazy being back here. I need to go put all these legacy weapons somewhere, like in a chest or something, so I don't accidentally use them. I put them in here. Look how many I have, and I still have the survival compass. Let's go. Oh no way! I still have the original compass too. You can't get this stuff anymore.
Hi.
Basic compass, survival compass. Hey Trenton, welcome in. Okay, don't need those seeds. Let me make some more weapons real quick. Actually, okay, let me go to Lost Isles and get some gold. But I'm gonna need a pickaxe for that. This is so
Nice
fun.
Lego world.
Thanks, it was my original Lego world that I ever had. I haven't played it in like months, but let me make a thing real quick. My new worlds are definitely more like fleshed out for sure. Axe. guess we'll make an amber axe for now. Alright, we got all the weapons we're gonna need.
I just started it when I started a live.
I'm watching this other girl right now.
Village looks cool.
Thanks, Gren. And then I had a monorail system that would lead me from this village all the way over to the
Zero Build Battle
Frostlands.
Royale you a fan of?
I play zero build sometimes. Not often, but sometimes. Oh yeah, this seed was so cool because there was like a really big ocean right here, and like you don't see that anymore. It's like that's not a lake, that's ocean, but it's like in the middle of the seed. It would be cool to make a new world with this seed, but and the Star Wars island is to the left for some reason. Man, I never completed all the caves or anything like that. This was a monorail that led to my old beach village. Alright, let's go to Lost Isles.
Hopefully you keep pulling off the second.
Here we are, Lost Isles.
How many village do you need?
What do you mean, how many do you need? Well, you need at least one in every biome to unlock all the different builds you can get. So like one in the Dry Valley, one in the Frostlands, one in the Grasslands, and then one in the Lost Isles. Those will all unlock build parts for you that you can use. Dude, the Lost Isles is actually... This is a cool Lost Isles location. It's also different. So we need gold, so let's find a cave. Let's go towards this cave. Yeah, it's my first time ever being in Lost Isles in this world. And then, I mean, if you want, it's optional, but you can also make like a village just for like a farm, another village just for fishing. Like, that's the kind of stuff I like to do. I don't have any emerald in this world yet. Well, I was just gonna say unlocked rough emerald. New recipe.
OMG, I have in my village.
What do you mean you have a new village? You have what? I don't even have a rune forge in this world yet. Actually, no, I do, because they still had runes. They just weren't called runes, they were just augments and stuff. See, gold bars are unlocked there.
I have meow, of course.
You mean the Oscars? You're kind of confusing me with the way you're saying things. I wonder if my villagers have been making the new stuff without even knowing it.
Sorry. What's new with you?
It's here with me. How about you? Alright, I think I'm... How much gold do I have? I need more gold. There it is. Speak and it shall be. Yeah, I was just kind of bored in my other worlds, and I'm like, I could actually revisit this one. Not that I'll ever really like need a backup survival, but a backup. I do have a backup expert. So I have 2 experts, 2 survivals. It's about a Bruno, yeah. I got him in time. Nothing. Is there a spot? No, there's not. Oh, we can get gold bars right away. I didn't even have red rock yet. Gotta be more that I'm missing. There it is. Interesting cave layout. Zero people are watching. What the heck? What happened to everyone that was here? I guess no one cares about my original expert or original survival world. Very nice. I like this girl's accent.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I had mahogany yet either. They gotta unlock that. So. Yeah. Oh wait, I saw more green. But yeah, I've definitely played a lot more Matter Survival and built much cooler stuff. But it is nice to sometimes come back and see everything.
Yeah, I like the pieces of
Bro, you just said meat pies. What are you talking about?
2 extra hearts. It used to give me 4 hearts before than what it does now, but it still gives you 4 hearts instead of 5. This guy here.
Dog survival world. Hey everyone.
Hey, Chaos.
Yeah.
I don't think there is everyone. Everybody just left for some reason.
That's why I need the cows. I need to get for the burgers. Give them peppers and make them spicy burgers. And the other one. Wait a minute. And the other one you can cook or you can do.
Huh, I scared them off.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, this is my OG, like my first ever Lego world, and I've actually never been to the Lost Isles in this world, so I'm doing that now. This is my first ever Lost Isles cave. I just unlocked like gold bars for the first time, and this is the one I had the monorails and stuff in. So like this is my Lost Isles. It's there's nothing, but it's weird. I have like some cool stuff that I don't think anybody else has. Like I have the crafting bench as an item in an inventory slot. I have 2 of them. I have the rare one, and then I have the green one. But you can't do anything with it. It's just in a chest somewhere. And then I have the OG compass, like both of them, the basic compass and the survival compass. I was basically just here to get the gold bars. I never unlocked any of the runes yet. All my weapons were legacy when I logged in, so I had to like create new weapons. But Chaos. The story is, this was my original world, and I played in it for a long time. And then well, I got tired of the settings, so I made a new world because you couldn't change settings mid-world before. So I got tired of the settings, so I made a new one, and started playing in it. Got very invested in it, and that's the one that you saw me playing in the other day. And then expert mode came out. I pretty much just stuck with expert mode, but I still have this one. Yeah. Sometimes I'd come back to this one whenever I wanted to play with some basic settings, and I kind of missed the survival aspect, and I was like, I miss hunger and just stamina, so I would come back in and play this one a little bit, but I never played the Lost Isles update or the Storm Chaser update, so today I was just kind of bored with all my other worlds, so I'm like, I could log in and see. Oh, he's not. Mad combo.
That's wild. I just invited my friend to my OG survival world, but I abandoned it pretty early on.
Yeah, same, same. I mean, I spent like a few months in this one actually, but I wish it showed you how many hours you had in each world, you know. I still gotta make a village and upgrade it to unlock the, whatever they're called. Hey, this is a village spawn. Dude, Klombo's still sniping. Too close to a landmark. Yeah, I figured. I don't even have any villager spawns marked yet. Back then, I didn't know about that. But yeah, I put all my legacy weapons in a chest, and then I made some new ones, but I didn't have any gold yet to make new ones. Shouldn't there be a chest if there's a landmark? I don't know. What does this thing take? We'll go check up there and see. Any thunders? No, I'm good. But yeah, I had a friend that I played this world with in the beginning. Also, Chaos, I'm watching a YouTuber that I just found. Her name is um, Taney Queen, and I've been chatting with her a little bit on her live. She streams on PS5 as well. We have almost the same exact amount of subs. She has like 134, I have 136. And we talked about like collaborating soon. I joined her Discord, and she said she was gonna. Oh, you do know her? Cool, cool. Yeah, she said she was gonna sub to me later. So I talked to her about potentially doing some collaborations. She's got good vibes, and we're in the same place of like trying to grow our channels, you know. I mean, I've seen her around in like Haskin streams and stuff, but
Nice.
never
She
actually
has
checked her
lots
out.
of friends too. That's awesome.
Yeah, right now she's doing her own like solo expert run. She said she usually plays with her friends, but she said they're all busy tonight, so she started her own expert world. So I'm just watching her live right now. Chocolate sheep. These are some s'mores sheep. You killed my s'more sheep. I gotta save the sheep. There we go. But yeah, this world got a little laggy too, and so I stopped playing in it for that reason. And because of the settings thing. Where's the bus stop? There's a bus stop. That was weird. Whenever I click on it, it takes me to the rebel one. Alright, it's not like unlocking any of this one. Let me go back to, I guess, the Frostlands base, because that's kind of where I had all my stuff.
Legendary, that's in real world, but you're gonna add me. Um,
Okay, Yeah, this was my original Frostlands base. This was the monorail system that I had. It went like right up to here, and then they had a bus station, so I just put one. Had spicy burgers for the heat or for the cold. For some reason, I have heat resistance right now, and I don't know why. Like it's doing a countdown, but I have a inner fire on. Dude, I have like all regen charms. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, Chaos, check this out. This was something cool that I added. So everything's like, like all flush up here. This was my main storage. I didn't even have a chest for emerald yet. Look how much ruby I have. Crazy. None of it was cut for some reason. Probably because rough ruby was what you needed before for the upgrade for damage. Okay, so check this out. You break this. Secret bunker. It's small, but it exists. It's gonna take off you in a minute. Bunker. Had some Star Wars weapons up here. And then I had like, where is it? Is it this one? I think it's this one. Yeah. I have a hidden chest in there too. With a lightsaber in it. So you had to like find the hidden entrance to the bunker and then find in the bunker like the hidden little area. You had to know exactly which wall to break to get to that.
Oh, come on.
I had some. Okay, let me put the rug back. No, wait, it was this rug. See? Perfectly hidden. But yeah. Alright, let me make some new weapons. Oh yeah, look at this. This was my upgrade chest. You remember this? This is crazy. It took 8 obsidian slabs and 5 frostpine rods to put durability on stuff. So I had like little sectioned off areas. It took blast core and rough ruby to put damage. And then it took amber and something else for something. I think luck. I don't know. I don't remember. I think luck was like one of each rough
Oh, that's a
gem.
throwback. Save it.
Yeah, I keep it like this. I have a totem of the immortal in there for some reason. But let me show you the crafting bench thing I was talking about because that's actually crazy. Yeah, this was the monorail that led all the way to like I had my base set up so it was exactly like to the left of the so I could put a monorail between them. So it's like right at the end of the Frostlands. You could just take the monorail back to main base. And then my Dry Valley one was directly south of that, which was down here. So I have a monorail for that one too. And then I really like this seed because there's like an ocean in the middle, but it's not a lake. It's an actual ocean. And I've never seen another seed like that where there's just like a whole
Oh, the
tiny little ocean
monorail,
right
a
there.
hallmark of a simpler time.
Yeah, I kind of miss the monorail. I might start using it if I end up playing in this world a lot. But right now, it's like it fell off, so I can't actually take the
Nice
monorail.
inland sea.
Yeah, like an inlet, or what would you call that? There's a word for it. Peninsula? No, not a peninsula. Peninsulas are like bodies of land that stick out into the sea. I would know. I live in one. Florida. But anyway, okay, we got the rebel base like right next, or rebel cave right next to my base. I did actually do some building in there. I gotta show you. Not as much as I've done in my main survival now. But this was the monorail station. This one led to
I have a pretty
my
popular
beach
monorail
village.
design we could recreate if you want. It goes around curves and up hills.
That's awesome. Yeah, I had to be very specific about where I set my bases. Oh, and check out my original planes. This one's
That's
kind
so
of
cool.
glitched. Thank you, thank you. This one, remember when like we didn't have activated balloons and we only had 3 channels? So I had one for like going up into the air, and I would just turn it off and let the balloons kind of like levitate. And then I had one for turning this way, one for turning this way, and then both of them for going straight. So that was like my original plane design. It takes so long to turn though. Jeez. There we go.
Goal for the America.
Off of them there. And then it doesn't land very fast either because you gotta wait for the
Food,
balloons.
actually.
Thank you. I'm just gonna let it fall. Then my original base was the Moss Isley base, but not at first. At first I just had a bunch of simple shacks over there. And, this was like when I first started YouTube, I was in this base. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. I used the cantina and then just broke everything out. It makes for a good system. I got the OG crafting bench, but then here's where it gets weird. Ready? Where is it? I think it's in this one. I have the crafting bench as an item. I have two of them, and you can drop it, and then it just floats around like that. Isn't that weird? And you pick it up, and then it's in your inventory. You can't do anything with it except drop it. Like you can't use it. You can't put it in your quick bar. But I haven't seen any more. The reason that happened was because I did like a dupe glitch a long time ago that Crafty had posted, and sometimes you would end up with like these inventory crafting benches. I gotta screenshot that, post it, and be like, who has this? Because he did mention that sometimes every now and then you get that as an inventory item. So I kept two of them. There's the uncommon one and then the epic one.
Yo, I've never seen that.
I know, it's weird, right? And then I have the original basic compass, and then of course, the survival compass. So those are kind of rare now too. And then all my legacy weapons I had when I logged in. This is now a rune forge. I don't think I've ever used a rune forge in this world. I only have 92 essence. That's crazy. Oh yeah, I don't have any runes yet. I had like Star Wars weapons in there. Oh, I remember I had like this whole farm over here for chillberries and spicy burgers because that used to be like the meta, remember? Dude, chillberry shakes would give you like 12 hearts. It was crazy. This was like my little setup for that. Yeah, good times, good times. This was like my little custom. This was like my first custom build I ever did. A little custom eating pavilion kind of thing. And my food chest. I need to actually get some food. Meat pies, let's go. Oh yeah, I was making combo cakes. Okay. I need to deposit like everything else. There we go. There we go. That's it. Why do I have 2 inner fire charms? I have 3 regen charms. I wonder how fast I heal. Because I know they stack. Oh, I want to make a flintlock. I haven't actually made one of those yet. This was like my little villager houses with nothing in them. But see how laggy this world is? Like, that's why I kind of stopped playing it. I'm never going near this bench with a pickaxe. Flintlock could be in here. There we go. My first flintlock in this world. And then I had a fishing village.
Zone. Leave them in a bin outside.
Yeah, for real. Like, leave your shoes at the door. Leave your pickaxe at the door. And then my friend and I, at the time, she's not really my friend anymore, but she actually just reached out to me the other day. she's like getting married and stuff now. I'm like, hey, well, you could play Lego again with me. And she's like, yeah, maybe. But she hasn't. She hasn't played since like Lost Isles either. But um, she was in this world with me. We built that bridge, and she made the whole castle up there. She had the Lion Knight set before I did. I want to go to my fishing village and see what that's like. Wow, it's so laggy. Oh, remember I did this. I don't know if you've ever been to Disney or like Disney Springs, but they have like this Lego like snake, like sea serpent thing that comes out of the water. And I tried to recreate that with this guy here. So that was fun. This was like my original. It's so small.
Haha,
All
I
my
see it.
legendaries. Oh, I got a legendary one of those too. Nice. Yeah, I've definitely made my fishing base better in my other survival. I did some like custom houses here. Triggerfish. Do you live here? I mean, he must. He's an encounter only. Yeah, he does. This was where I made bait buckets. I have so many fishing poles. I don't know if I ever made. Oh yeah, I did make some legendary ones. I mean, epic ones. Oh shoot, I forgot I was supposed to add Taney. Taney underscore. We both have an underscore in our name. Two mutual friends. That's gotta be her. Yeah, Kaboom and Teal Squid. Hey, she accepted it. This wasn't even level 10. Oh wow, this icon I don't think even is on the map anymore. For other worlds. For the cave. Let me see if I can get my monorail up and running again. This was the original spawn point right here, so this was actually where I first put my village. Like, I had like some simple shacks here, and like a campfire, and it would always be full of skeletons at night. All my villagers would just like kill all the skeletons. And then I found out there was a flat area like right over the lake, so I built a bridge. And then my base was down here, and then my friend's base was up there. And I also have my monorail up there too, leading to the dry valley. Alright, let me... I had some rare villagers. I had Comet, Oscar, Bush Ranger. I don't even know where everything is. Just gonna quick deposit everything. Sorry if I sound stuffed up, it's allergies. Well, I know we're gonna need like a bunch of cord and silk fabric. Oh yeah, most of my stacks are gonna be like in 30s. Oh no, I guess I have been in here since they increased the stack size. Yeah, okay. Well, this one wasn't. See, 50s, they're in 50s. Remember when the stack size was 30 and then it was 50 and then it was 80? Just gonna quick sort it all. I used to be very OCD about my like I didn't just quick sort everything like I do now. I had like everything like this. So it was like one row for everything, you know. And then I was like, that's dumb. I'm just gonna quick sort it. It's a lot easier. What am I doing?
Say thank you for watching my live video.
Glass powder. We're gonna need wooden rods too. Alright, let's go make a monorail. I need planks. I'll probably get all this stuff back from the one that fell, but oh yeah, so this is how I got up there. I went through the garage, up the staircase, and then I made a little. This was my bus station before bus stations came out, and then as you can see, it fell through. But I had like a sandwich design. So let me break this. I don't want it to go flying away. It was kind of risky though with the sandwich design because then I couldn't have supports. So if a brute like broke, and you do actually fly right over a brute, which is crazy. But if you're going fast enough, he won't notice you. Um, there's random chests everywhere. First time flint knocking. What was I gonna say? Um, yeah, if the brute or if I accidentally broke a piece, the whole thing would go down. But it is attached on the other side, so that's good. So what I did was I would just get like this guy right here. No, it was a smaller one. No, I think it was this one actually. Yeah. I'd put him like right there. And then I would use like floor pieces. And you couldn't touch it or else it'll, like um, it would make it like stationary. So you could get like this close. And then I stacked like 3 of them, I think. And then another one of these. Like that. And then we'd come back up. I liked the seed a lot though. It was a good seed. And then we would put like a seat down. I should have probably started it a little farther away for the thrusters. Put one of these on each end. Now we can push it. Okay, nice. And then we had the big thrusters on the back. I thought I was able to get 2 on there. That is terrible. It's a terrible design. Well, no, I just broke my whole thing. I think what I did was 1 on each one. So I did like 1 up here, and 1 down here, and 1 up there. And then 1 down there. And then I did it again over here. And that was all you needed, was 2 channels to operate it. And then I got my wrench here. This one was channel 2. This this one was. I actually think I used to do channel 1 as reverse because it was red and it reminded me of like a reverse button. So I think I had it backwards before. And then I had like little fence pieces around it so you wouldn't like fall off. Hey, it worked. So this was my little monorail system that I had. And look, you fly right over Brute. It's crazy. Weird. I think he's around this area. So laggy, bro. No, I guess I don't know. He's not there now. It used to be a Brute spawn. That was before I knew you could just put a village down. So this is why I ended up putting my frost base right here, even though it wasn't completely flat. Then I was able to pull bunker. And then the tire usually just like stopped it, but I always kind of. Yeah, perfect. And then you were at the frost base. And then if you wanted to go backwards, hit the other button. Dude, this is cool. This is better than bus station. Hey, also, are you still there? I would put like little chests and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a pretty simple design, but it worked pretty well for me. It's the sandwich design. Until it glitched through and I had to rebuild it. Alright, there's the Brute. I knew there was a Brute over there. But yeah, it was pretty fast. And this one, I didn't even have a tire. Thanks. And then, yeah, the little bus station. See how laggy this world is? This is why I stopped playing in it. And then I had another one here that led all the way over to my shore village. I actually ended up moving, so we're not actually going to go all the way over there. And then over here, we used to have a staircase, me and my friend, that led up to her base. But now that the whole bus station thing is a thing, I'm pretty sure I broke that staircase. But oh my gosh, hold on, I'm a whole mess. And then there was launch pads, and I don't think we played in it since they added the launch pad. Like even when you could build your own. Or maybe we did. I think I do have one actually right out here. Yeah, I do. So then this is how I would get to her base then. So she built the walls, my old friend, she built the walls and then she stopped playing, so I ended up finally getting the kit and then building the pre-builds inside of it. But this was the one that I had leading to the dry valley. So this one was a little different. I didn't have the sandwich design on this one, I had like the tire design. So like I would put two tires, or two sets of tires on either side of like the thick foundation. It was slower for sure and it made a lot more noise, but it worked. I guess I can make it again.
I use the tire
design. Oh, you do? Okay. The tire design is slower though, for sure. The little sandwich design is easier. That's why I think I was able to put supports though when I had the tire design, so that like if anyone was to break it. Oh, I think you showed me that one time actually, or you were about to, and then you couldn't find a battery. It was like one of your first streams I ever watched.
Yup, I remember that.
Nice. So wait, so how would you use a battery then in it? Is it like it drives on it? I guess I could do the sandwich design. I would probably just have to do.
Anyway, it turns and that's the coolest part. Turns and goes uphill.
Nice, nice. Yeah, you couldn't turn with the sandwich one for sure. I do think I have a little like height increase that I used like a shack floor or shack roof one time, like this kind of thing. And then I was able to add a little bit of height. That was a long time ago. That's the exact height, so now I need to add some floor pieces. And then another one of these. Like that. Yeah, that was dumb. Well, I have a staircase here. What am I doing? Big thrusters. Thruster? I barely know her.
She's like,
Let's move.
oh yeah. It's fun. What am I gonna draw? That design for you. Please don't kill me. I haven't even made it so far.
Let's put the. So I don't need to do a wrench yet.
No green one. No green one.
That was too close, I think. Like, I wish they would put out a patch or something to fix the lag on the older worlds.
Ryan, where you at? What are you doing?
I do need a wrench, actually. But yeah, back in the day, I only had like 5 villages. It was the Dry Valley, Frostlands, the wait, I said that already. The grasslands, and then I had a shore biome, and then a fishing one, which was also the
You know the city idea,
grasslands.
the line? Like it's called, the line.
No, I haven't heard of that one. Yeah, I feel like this is slower. Probably just because it's like a thicker foundation. Little thin floor one is a lot faster in my opinion. But yeah, I did have foundations here. That's not going to work now. I'm in about. Oh no, okay. I guess I had already busted through it then with the new sandwich design because I had foundations here. They're not attached anymore. Like supports. What is this thing that keeps popping up? The XP thing.
Several monorails connecting them and entirely walled off.
Oh no, I haven't seen that. Entirely walled up, like the whole monorail is? Like one giant village? That's a cool idea. And then for this one, I had to build this really tall tower for it to be the same height. And then I would just sleep here, so that was like my new location. Let me sleep some more. So that I could just respawn at the monorail. And then I had a bunch of chillberry shakes here. Look at that, they're still in stacks of 30. Classic. I'm not even going to try to change that. And then I could just glide to my village and then take the stairs to get... Oh, there was my old one, see? Let's see what design I used. I had some guest seats. Yeah, I did do the sandwich design, but I did it very differently. I did it with all thin floors underneath. They phase through over time. Hey, it's one of my old planes. Oh yeah, I had to put like foundations on the front because it was like not the right like, height or whatever. This one doesn't even fly. Oh, this one. Oh, this is. I guess I did have the activated balloons. They're not activating. So I think this one was one that I had built like later on once they added the activated balloons. They're not working right now. Hey, a legacy weapon. And some wood. Alright, anyways. This was my little Dry Valley village. wanted it to look like a western town. So these are kind of like railroads. Hey friends, haven't seen you in a bit. I bet they have so many resources for me. It's been like a year since I've talked to them.
Yeah.
Let's see, how much obsidian slabs do you have? 20? Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do a lot of interiors. Except this, I did make a little saloon. This was before Haskins even made a saloon, I think. This was my little saloon.
I sent you a link about the line. I don't think anyone has made it in Lego yet.
Oh, okay. So what is it, like what is the concept from? Like Minecraft or something? Oh, yeah, then I had like a little space up here. I don't know why I never closed that in with the floor piece. Who's attacking? Why are you killing the pigs? She just killed the pig! You just murdered the pig right in front of
My
me.
real life lore.
What did this pig do to you? Oh, really? That's cool. So yeah, there's my OG world. Not much to show, but oh yeah, I had a garage.
Pig murderer.
I know, right? I've never seen a villager just kill an animal like that. I was like, what are they fighting? I looked over, Rustler killed a pig. Oh yeah, I forgot. I did have this too. This was like a little western train track looking thing. With an entrance. And then I put a bus station there eventually. I used to have the village up here, and it was like so glitchy, so I ended up moving it down there. Like it was always this spot. Let's see if they fixed it. See, it's still glitchy. What the heck? Every time you go up this stairs, it like teleports you back. Like every other time, I swear. That's literally why I moved the village. Because it would always rubber band me at that exact spot. Good to know that they still haven't fixed that a year later. That's great. And then my friend Pharaoh, he's like one of my best friends. I met him in GTA a long time ago. We became like best online friends, and then I got to meet him in real life like this past year. Because he lives in another state, but he's a trucker. But he had a village. That's why it has the A. His name's Anthony. And then he had some stuff. So he's, I think, like the only key holder. And this guy Ghost, who I don't actually play with anymore. We just kind of fell out of contact. But yeah, Pharaoh. Oh yeah, then I did have another little dry valley base I was working on. This one was supposed to look like a temple, and I never finished it. This is before you could custom name things. Oh man, just a regular crafting bench. That's sad. This was when I wasn't as good at building. But yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time in this world because I was
Lol,
going
I
to, but then
just
I'm like,
realized I was
it's.
behind in the live. I was at the part with the crafting bench in the inventory.
Oh, really, White Knight? That was a long time ago. Why is this here? Oh, I know why this was here. This was because before you couldn't use workstations in the rain, so I built this one time to use a workstation. That's hilarious. But this is a cool seed. I might have to like make another world with the seed, even though it's like a bunch of random numbers. It's at the bottom if you can see it. It's like, wow, that's a lot of numbers. Holy crap. 2A4, 4DA, 787C, F4B. There's so many numbers. That's not
Holy
even
damn
worth
what?
trying to remember. Look at all these stairs that I built. This is before Flight Knocks were a thing. And before fly mode was a thing. I remember when they added fly mode, like when you could change
Fly
settings.
chaos.
I was flying everywhere, man. I was like, I'm never using stairs again. That was funny. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna spend too much time in this world. I mean, I could, spend hours doing the Lost Isles and then the Storm King update and making a really big mega village, but it's so laggy. I don't know. And it's kind of cool to just leave it as is. Maybe if that girl that reached out to me again ever wants to play again, we'll play in our OG world. But other than that, I don't think I will. See how laggy it is? It's crazy. And then my other main survival was starting to get like this too. So then I just pretty much stuck with my expert world. Like I could tell a difference. I played my expert world again last night, and I could instantly like tell a difference between the survival worlds and the expert world. I'm not gonna fight him. I don't have any runes on the weapon. It's gonna take forever. Okay, we got jump pads now randomly. Didn't have that before. Honestly, jump right. Hey, it is bus station. One of those random ones that I've never discovered. We hit bus station A. That's fun. I only have like 3 lightsabers in this world, but I did do a lot of exploring. And then the Star Wars base is on the left, which is crazy, because now it's either always on the north or the south. But yeah, I really like that pond. But I did have a farm village too. I forgot about that once I bought the Anarchy Acres bundle. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave this world now, but it's been fun. I'll never delete it. It was my original world. Oops, I had Taney streamed pause. Stream paused. Okay, I'm checking out the video now, Chaos. City concept breaks architecture. That's actually a really good idea.
So, over the past couple of weeks, some creative directed me to this.
This is a 17-minute video.
It's a city that's 170 kilometers long, 500 meters tall, and it's basically a line cutting straight across a desert with a facade made of piers. And you travel from one end to the other end in just 20 minutes. It's got an ultra super high speed public transit, which
I'm looking at it.
Cars and prioritize one. At first, I thought it was a metaverse project, but it is a real project. The initial estimate for this project.
They're actually doing this in real life.
$1 billion. And now they're estimating at
$1 trillion is insane.
House 9 million residents. There's been a lot of marketing around
this. Kind of gives me anxiety. This is like some apocalyptic shit. This is like what you'd see in one of those like Divergent movies or something. It would be, yeah.
Part of the Saudi government's bigger initiative to diversify the economy away from oil, and as a part of their plan, they're investing.
I could see it in like a sci-fi movie or something. Be like, oh, you're from the other side of the line, or whatever. Like, oh, we've never gone to this side of the line before. Like, we've never gone outside the line. Like how in Divergent, there's like the wall. Like, oh, we've never gone past the wall. Yes, exactly. They could totally make like a whole sci-fi series based on this concept.
Including seaside resort, massive development for the royal family.
The royal family.
Laughing face with tears of joy.
Alright, back to my expert world. OG world. I wish it showed me when I created it, because it was like the first day that Lego came out. Oh, it does say it. Look, created 12/11/2023. Let me see, hold on. What date did Lego Fortnite come out? December 7th. That's not right. I thought I've been playing since day 1. Maybe I've been playing since day 3. I don't know. Oh, because I I swore I made it on the day it came out. I remember like being very excited for it to come out the night before. Or maybe I don't know, maybe I was doing something. Alright, then I have my original Expert World that I used to play in, which is my first ever Expert World, created on 6/13, which is the day Expert came out, 2024. But that one got laggy too. And then this was like my backup Expert in case I lost that one, and then I ended up just going to town on it, which seems to be what I do. I make another world and I end up just living in it. I'm out of world slots. I can't make anymore. I got 2 with my cousin. Then every now and then I'm like, hey, do you still play in that one? He's like, yeah, I don't want to delete it. I'm like, okay. And I kind of hope he changes his mind someday in case I ever want to make a new world. I got 2 experts, 2 survivals, 2 with my cousin. That's all you can have. So, Michael, if you ever did that design in Lego, would you do like a giant like monorail and then all the villages right outside of it, or would you do like a giant monorail that's really wide with all the villagers inside of the walls? You know what I mean? Oh no. My bills just tried to hit and it took the rest of my money.
I think it put the village squares inside the walls with the monorails connecting them also inside.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. But like imagine though, like you're like, oh man, I forgot my pickaxe. I gotta go all the way back to like the north side of the line. But yeah, you could do it like over the water and everything too. That would be cool.
Build floors sideways for walls and then keep the inside pretty sparse for build limits.
Yeah, true, true. That's a cool idea though. You should totally do it. My ship.
Face
Wait,
with
where's my
tears
other
of
ship?
joy, I think it'd be fun.
It would be fun, yeah. This is the newer ship design over here. The skull and then the 2 storage things on the back that only hold 4 items each. But that's still like a whole stack of something. I can do like 8 stacks of something. Yo, no balloons? Let's go. This looks so much cleaner. I don't know what happened to the balloons, but I don't mind. This is how it should look without the balloons. This is Kelp's little palace. Pretty sure it's. I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure it's actually called Kelp's Palace. Oh, it didn't show me the
Cool
name.
to hide balloons in settings.
Yeah, they should do that. Where's his totem? Yeah, Kelp's Palace. Let me show you. He did a good job at the top. Like, look at this. My cousin did all this. He's actually pretty good at decorating. He has Aura living right next to him. That's amazing. That's his girl, I guess. What's funny is we have a running joke where like we found Aura in our first like expert world we made together. He was like, "Oh, Lady Aura is here," and I was like, "She shall be my wife," and we just died laughing forever. And now she's ended up sleeping next to him. Because then I was like, oh yeah, because then she like revived him or something one time, and I'm like, oh, the betrayal. And I'm like, you can have this wench. I gave him Aura. And I'm like, you can have her now. She's your father. And I guess he kept her. That was funny. I just couldn't- What is this thing flying? Is this a launch pad? Oh, I know what this is. This was because I lost the plane one time, and I had to get it back. So I built a launch pad on a balloon, which launched me pretty high. Stop turning. I have lost control of the plane, guys. See, this one turns though. It starts to like turn to the left on its own. I'm gonna land right on the other plane. No, no.
Oh, the day they add Marigold as an NPC on Odyssey instead of Brick Life. Why can't we have a Midsummer Marigold?
I gotta look up which one Marigold is. Lego Fortnite Marigold. Oh yeah, she's like Midas's like sidekick, or is she like his sidekick, or like is she like female Midas? Or is she his wife? Are they like partners in
I
crime,
don't
like
think she has a
Bonnie and
Midsummer
Clyde?
look.
Oh, yeah, I
BRB,
see
I
them
gotta
together
go
here.
figure something out with the girl. I'll be back in like 10-30 meters.
Oh, she's his wife.
White.
Nice. Okay, White Knight. Good luck figuring it out with the girl. I see you, White Knight. I see you.
Have a good one, White. You got this, bro.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. You got it, man. Yeah, dude. When they add Marigold, like that should be your follower if they ever do. Hopefully they will. Now I'm bored. Now I don't know what to do. Who's online?
Yeah, Fortnite lore is awful, but Marigold and Midas are Jules' parents, pretty sure.
Oh, really? That's crazy. I I had another friend that was a little more than a friend at one point that I used to play Lego Fortnite with, and we she mained like Beach Jules as her skin. And I'm pretty sure she ended up being fake though.
Kato Thorne is the Batman to his Joker and kills Midas.
Cato Thorne. Wait, now I gotta look up who Cato Thorne is. Oh, there was something earlier that I was trying to figure out lore or something, and then and I was like, I gotta ask Chaos if he knows about this.
No idea what happens to Marigold and Jules. Has the vampire time traveler.
Oh yeah, he's a time-traveling vampire and collector in Fortnite Chapter 4, Season 3. He has a he has a taste for luxury and gold, and has acquired items like Midas's golden hand and mythic weapons from the game's past. Also, this is like actually legit lore. Oh yeah, I remember what it was now. Um, do you think? Because I was looking at the pre-build for the Tomato Temple, or not the pre-build, but like the one that's already there that I was working on the other day. It's bigger than the pre-builds. Do you think that the game has like an AI that generates like these pre-built structures? Because a lot of the things like didn't line up the way they were supposed to, and like didn't match up with the other side. And I'm like, I don't think the developers took the time to place every single pre-build. So there's got to be some sort of algorithm that they just load in and it makes those pre-build structures, because they're all different. They're none of them are exactly the same, and they're all like slightly off. Like you'd break a staircase, and then you, instead of like being able to put another staircase right where that one was, it had to be like nudged over or something. I sound like Kaboom right now because Kaboom is always like just looking at the screen and talking. He's like, "Do you guys think that if Fortnite did
Yeah,
this?"
well, maybe. I know the ground is algorithm based. That would make sense.
Okay, yeah, yeah, true. Like the trees and all that. Like that's definitely got to be random, especially with like the unlimited amount of seeds that they can create. I think that it also generates like the pre-build structures too. But I figured I'd ask
Haha,
you
this
because
is
you're into
okay.
the
I
lore and
want
stuff like that.
attention.
Yeah, it is true. That's why I think I don't know. That's why sometimes I like Haskins' videos more because he's actually playing the game, whereas Kaboom is most of the time just like talking to the audience and being like, "Do you guys think?" And he's getting into like some deep like philosophical questions. He's like, "The origin of the universe." He's so funny though. I love Kaboom. I'm so bored right now. I don't know what to do.
Talking like Kaboom. Yeah, I bet it's algorithm based. Haha, I think that's why I like Kaboom.
Yeah, true. I'm not gonna keep flying around. And then Llama Rage was live tonight. I hopped in his stream for a little bit. He was, I think, helping viewers with trophies. Oh, he's still live, actually. What's he up to right now? Let me check. After this ad. They're just in the lobby. Let me see if Taney's still alive. She is. She's in a cave right now. Crazy. She got 39 viewers. Good for her. That's awesome. Taney has 39. That's where everybody is tonight. Just kidding. I don't know what to do. I don't know. I think I might go watch some TV or something. But I don't know. It's fun talking to you guys. Mostly you, Chaos. It's pretty much the only one who's responding right now. But this lightsaber's not on. And it's bothering me. There we go. I could get you in here and just sit at the table with you and just discuss lore and stuff.
Haha, do what you gotta do.
Okay. Also, if you sit and then dodge at the last second, you go underground or under your build or whatever. It's a good way to get down from like a multi-level building. But then you're stuck underground. Oh yeah, I forgot I have extra storm clear.
What? That's fun.
Yeah, I found that out. Of course, I broke the one with the staircase right in front of it. Let me break this. This. Yeah, so like if I'm up in this higher level up here, I forgot to adjust it. Like up here, and then sometimes you get stuck, which isn't good. When you put a chair down, you go and sit, and then dodge. Oh, it put me like way under everything. I thought it was gonna take me to the second level, but it took me to the basement. I guess I don't need recyclers out here. RIP spear glitch. Where's the wood? There's the wood. I got too much wood. Why is she stuck? How did you get back there? I have to break one of these? No, you'll respawn later. Alright, yeah, I think I'm gonna hop off. But thanks for being here, everybody. Thanks, Chaos, for talking. It's been fun.
I sent you one more pic. One away from 666 sign of
Uh-oh.
porn.
That person's gonna be cursed. That's crazy.
Have a good one. Well, chat later.
Okay, yeah, for sure. You got some exciting things on the horizon that I'm excited to be a part of, so just hit me up. We'll talk. Have a good one. Peace out, everyone.